Hey everyone! Today we're going to learn how to update your computer's BIOS. Now, this is one of those things that sounds really scary and technical, but it's actually pretty straightforward when you know what you're doing. That said, updating your BIOS is not something you should do casually. There are real risks if you do it wrong. So stick with me through this entire video because I'm going to show you exactly when you should and shouldn't update and the safest ways to do it. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about what BIOS actually is. BIOS stands for Basic Input Output System, and it's the firmware that runs before your operating system even loads. Think of it as the foundation of your computer. It checks that your RAM, hard drive, keyboard, and everything else is working properly before Windows or Mac OS starts up. Most modern computers actually use UEFI, which is a newer and improved version of BIOS, but people still call it BIOS out of habit. So why would you update your BIOS? Here's the thing. Unlike updating Windows or your graphics drivers, BIOS updates are not routine maintenance. You should only update your BIOS if you have a specific reason, like your motherboard manufacturer released a critical security patch, you're having hardware compatibility issues with new RAM or a new CPU, you're experiencing system instability or crashes that a BIOS update is known to fix, or your manufacturer specifically recommends an update. If your computer is running fine and you don't have any of these issues, do not update your BIOS just for the sake of it. There's an old saying in tech, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that definitely applies to BIOS updates. Before we go any further, here are some critical warnings. First, if your power goes out or your computer shuts down in the middle of a BIOS update, your motherboard can become permanently damaged. This is called bricking, and it can make your computer completely unusable. So never update your BIOS during a storm or if you have unstable power. If you're on a desktop, use a UPS backup battery if you have one. If you're on a laptop, make sure it's fully charged and plugged into power. Second, downloading the wrong BIOS file for your specific motherboard model can also brick your system, so you need to be absolutely certain you have the correct file. And third, some computers have BitLocker encryption turned on, and updating BIOS can trigger a BitLocker recovery screen, so you'll need your recovery key handy. You can find that in your Microsoft account under Devices, or you can temporarily disable BitLocker before updating. Alright, first step. You need to know what BIOS version you currently have. The easiest way to check this on Windows is to press the Windows key plus R to open the Run dialog. Type msinfo32 and hit Enter. This opens System Information, and right there you'll see BIOS version/date on the right side. Write that down or take a screenshot. You can also check your BIOS version by restarting your computer and entering the BIOS menu during startup. To do that, restart your PC and repeatedly press the Delete key, F2, F10, or Escape. The exact key depends on your motherboard brand, and it's usually shown on the screen for a split second during boot. Once you're in the BIOS, the version is usually displayed right on the main screen. The safest and easiest way to update your BIOS is using your manufacturer's official software from within Windows. Many brands like Dell, HP, Lenovo, ASUS, and MSI have their own update utilities that automatically detect and install BIOS updates for you. For Dell, it's called Support Assist. For HP, it's HP Support Assistant. For Lenovo, it's Lenovo System Update. For ASUS, you can use My ASUS, and for MSI, it's MSI Center or Dragon Center. Here's how it works. Just download and install the manufacturer's support software from their official website, if it's not already on your computer. Open the software and look for a button that says Check for Updates or Scan for Updates. The tool will automatically detect if a BIOS update is available. If there is one, select it and click Install or Update. The software will handle everything for you. Downloading the file, installing it, and restarting your computer. Do not turn off your computer or remove the lid during the update. The whole process usually takes 5 to 10 minutes, and your computer may restart multiple times. This method is by far the safest because the software ensures you're getting the correct BIOS file for your exact model. Now, take a USB flash drive and format it to FAT32. To do that, plug in the USB drive, open File Explorer, right-click on the drive, select Format, choose FAT32 from the drop-down, and click Start. Warning: this will erase everything on the USB drive, so back up any files first. Once it's formatted, copy the extracted BIOS file onto the USB drive. Do not rename the file unless the manufacturer specifically tells you to. Now restart your computer with the USB drive plugged in. During startup, repeatedly press the Delete key, F2, or whatever key enters your BIOS menu. Once you're in the BIOS, look for an option called Easy Flash for ASUS, M Flash for MSI, Q Flash for Gigabyte, or Instant Flash for ASRock. Each brand has its own name for the BIOS update tool. Click on that and it will show you a list of storage devices. Select your USB drive, then select the BIOS file you copied. Confirm that you want to update and the process will begin. Again, do not turn off your computer or remove the USB drive during the update. Once it's done, your computer will restart automatically. After the BIOS update completes, your computer will restart and you might see a message saying BIOS update successful or something similar. The first boot after a BIOS update can take a little longer than usual, so don't panic if it seems slow. Once you're back in Windows, go back to System Information and check your BIOS version again to confirm the update was successful. In some cases, your BIOS settings might be reset to default, so if you had any custom settings like XMP enabled for faster RAM speeds or custom fan curves, you'll need to go back into BIOS and reapply those settings. And like I mentioned earlier, if you have BitLocker enabled, you might be prompted for your recovery key after the update, so make sure you have that handy. Here's a bonus tip in case something goes wrong. Many modern motherboards have a BIOS recovery feature. If your BIOS update fails and your computer won't boot, some motherboards have a Flash BIOS button or a BIOS flashback feature that lets you recover using a USB drive. You download a special recovery BIOS file from the manufacturer's website, put it on a formatted USB drive with a specific file name, plug it into a designated USB port on the motherboard, and press the flashback button. Check your motherboard's manual for exact instructions on this because it varies by brand. And that's how you update your computer BIOS. Remember, only update if you have a specific reason, always use official manufacturer tools when possible, make sure your power is stable, and never interrupt the process. Use the Windows utility method for the easiest and safest option, or the USB method if you need more control. If this video helped you out, leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what motherboard you have and why you're updating. See you in the next one.